The phenomena of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, is one such mystery that has permeated human consciousness. Fasten your seatbelts and join us as we take an exciting expedition into the unknown, exploring the top 5 most intriguing UFO encounters ever documented. A strange and inexplicable incident happened in North Yorkshire, England in 1952. A bright silver disc-shaped object was observed to be lingering in the sky for almost 20 minutes. People from many locations, including Harrogate, Knaresborough, and Starbeck, as well as Royal Air Force pilots, saw the object, which was about the size of a bus. Regretfully, the Ministry of Defense never offered an explanation for the sighting, despite conducting an investigation into the occurrence. A group of colleagues at a nearby workplace noticed the same thing the next day. Witnesses reported that the object was even bigger than previously, and that it was executing feats of maneuver that no known aircraft could match. Throughout the course of many days, hundreds of people reported seeing the item. Some even succeeded in tracking it with radar technology and taking pictures of it. Several explanations have been proposed to explain the possible nature of these UFOs. Some claim they were spacecraft from alien civilizations, while others think they were a part of a top-secret government experiment. But in spite of all the conjecture, neither of these theories is supported by any hard data. If you like short, weird, spooky, or just plain horrible stories, then please help out this channel, like and subscribe. Thank you for your support. Personnel of the United States Air Force stationed at a nearby installation reported seeing unexplained lights in Rendlesham Forest, Suffolk, England, in December 1980. They claimed to have spotted an unidentified flying object, UFO. After conducting an investigation, the experience has been the subject of much discussion and conjecture. Some people discount it as a mistake or hoax, while others think it may have been a real meeting with extraterrestrial life. In spite of the dispute, a number of pieces of evidence point to an odd event that night in Rendlesham Forest. The eyewitness reports provided by U.S. Air Force troops are precise and coherent, supported by tangible proof such as radiation readings and odd markings on surrounding trees. Following their description as unusual and unlike any aircraft, witnesses saw a big oval-shaped object hovering among the treetops and emitting a bright light. It was roughly the size of a house. People all around the world continue to find the Rendlesham Forest UFO incident to be one of the most fascinating occurrences of its kind. Whatever transpired in the forest that night, whether it was a real alien encounter or not, remains a mystery that may never be fully explored. Private pilot Kenneth Arnold saw strange, fast-moving objects flying close to Mount Rainier, Washington in 1947. This experience is recognized as the first publicly documented sighting of a UFO, garnering interest from all around the world and leading to several similar reports of flying saucers around the United States. Arnold discovered a $5,000 reward, about $61,000 today, for finding a U.S. Marine Corps C-46 transport plane that had crashed close to Mount Rainier while traveling for work in a Call Air A2. He made the decision to take a little detour and look for it. There was a light breeze and clear skies. He gave up looking for it just before 3:30 p.m. at an elevation of roughly 9,200 feet, 2,800 meters, close to Mineral, Washington, and began traveling eastward toward Yakima. That's when he noticed a flashing brilliant light, like sunlight bouncing off a mirror. Arnold calculated that the 9 objects were traveling at least twice the speed of any known aircraft, or 1,200 miles per hour. He said they were metallic in appearance, disc-shaped, and had a diameter of roughly 25 to 50 feet, 7.6 to 15.2 meters. Arnold was uneasy as the objects moved erratically, changing direction in a V formation. After looking into Arnold's sightings, the Air Force was unable to identify the objects. Arnold and other witnesses emphasized that the objects were not weather balloons or other man-made items, despite their conclusion to the contrary. Tic Tac UFO event is the name given to the strange encounter that the U.S. Navy saw on November 14, 2004. Off the coast of Southern California, the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group was engaged in training operations when the event occurred. The event began when several unknown flying objects traveling at extraordinary speeds were spotted by the USS Princeton, a cruiser outfitted with the cutting-edge Aegis radar system. The white, 42-foot, 12.2-meter long objects resembled Tic Tacs, rising to an altitude of 80,000 feet, 24,384 meters, falling toward the sea and hovering at 20,000 feet, 6,096 meters, before exploding back up or disappearing from radar coverage. To intercept the objects, two FA-18F Super Hornet fighter jets were sent out. The objects could speed and change direction instantly, according to the pilots, and had no discernible sources of propulsion. Before the pilots could get a closer look, the objects vanished. Military and political leaders debated the issue, with some speculating that the objects were alien in origin. One of the most fascinating and contentious UFO encounters in history is still the Tic Tac event.
Dude, there's a f***ing drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing. It's rotating.
Nickel 6-1 Tango Roger, over.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get...
Did you box moving target?
02.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly.
12 workers at Chicago O'Hare International Airport reported witnessing a metallic-surfaced, saucer-shaped UFO hovering over Gate C-17 on November 7, 2006, at approximately 4:15 p.m. CST. An employee on the ramp initially noticed the object holding back United Airlines Flight 446, which was heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. The worker alerted the flight crew about the object hovering over their plane. The object was seen by mechanics, airline management, and pilots as well. However, air traffic controllers did not observe it and the craft did not show up on the radar. The witnesses said the item had a smooth, metallic appearance and was about the size of a car. It was silently floating in midair and didn't seem to be moving. The item was visible for a few minutes and then it vanished out of sight. After looking into the incident, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, was unable to provide an explanation for what the witnesses had seen. According to the FAA, the item was most likely a meteorological phenomenon similar to a hole-punch cloud. The witnesses insisted, nevertheless, that what they saw was a UFO and not a weather event. Do you believe in UFOs? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section.